The shots ring out in the barroom night. Enter Petty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees the bartender in a pool of blood, cries out, "My God, they killed them all." Here comes the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Three bodies lying there, does Petty see, and another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. "I didn't do it," he says, and he throws up his hands. "I was only robbing the register, sir, I hope you understand. I saw them leaving," he says, and he stops. "One of us had better call up the cops." And so Petty calls the cops, and they arrive on the scene with the red lights flashing in the hot New Jersey night. Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. Number one contender for the middleweight crown had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when a cop pulled him over to the side of the road, just like the time before and the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you want to draw the heat. Bello had a partner and he read rap for the cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. He said, "I saw two men running out, they looked like middleweights. Jumped into a white car with out-of-state plates." And Miss Petty Valentine just nodded her head. Cops said, "Wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead." So they took him to the infirmary. Though this man could hardly see, they told him he could identify the guilty man. Four in the morning, and they hauled Reuben in. They took him to the hospital, and they brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his one dying eye. "Say, why'd you bring him here for? He ain't that guy." Yes, here's the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Later, the ghettos are in flame. Reuben's in South America fighting for his name, while Arthur Dexter Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that happened in the bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? You think you'd like to play ball with the law? Think it might have been that fella that you saw running that night? Don't forget that you are white. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, "I'm really not sure. The cop said a poor but like you could use a break. We got you for the motor job, and we're talking to your friend fellow. You don't want to have to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in stir. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman Jew. Reuben could take a man out with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it all that much. It's my work, he'd say, I do it for pay. And when it's over, I just as soon go on my way up to some paradise where the trout streams flow and the air is nice, and ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jailhouse where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus, he never had a chance. The judge made Reuben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. To the white folks who watched, he was a revolutionary bomb. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy nigger. No one doubted that he pulled the trigger. And though they could not produce the gun, the DA said he was the one who did the deed, and the all-white jury agreed. Was falsely tried. The crime was but one. Guess who testified? Bellow and Bradley, and they both badly lied. And the papers, they all went along for the ride. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? To see him obviously framed couldn't help but make me feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game. Now all the criminals and their coats and their ties are free to drink martinis and watch the sun rise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. That's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. Put in a prison cell but one time.